Good afternoon. Welcome, my small but perfectly formed band of followers. I'm here on the Skye Trail. Started 10 minutes ago. I'm not sure I'm going to finish. Cheers. Okay, I know that sounds negative, you know, within the first 100 metres or so, but I had a very poorly foot, and yesterday there was no way I was going to be doing this trail, but I woke up this morning and it's feeling marginally improved. So my plan is to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. I'm going to walk about 2 hours this evening, put the tent down, settle in for the night and see what happens in the morning. If I can walk in the morning and it really is that bad, then we'll go for it. If I can't, I'm turning back. We'll do it again another day. So it's either arthritis in my left foot or gout. Now I've had it scanned and they're suggesting it isn't arthritis, but they can't test for gout because I'm suffering from it and any results would be skewed. So I'm having to wait. But my doctor is a bit of a superstar, you see, so he knows how much I need to get out. And I booked holidays and things like that. So he loaded me up with painkillers, patted me on my back, and said, get yourself off, lad. So I've set off up early. So original plan was to come up tomorrow, but I'm coming up today. If I can get it done, even with a poorly foot, I will do. So I've given myself a couple of extra days. We'll just see how it goes in the morning. It's been very, very painful. I've really been struggling on it. Anyway, I'm not going to go on about my foot anymore, I promise. So we'll get on here a little bit further and I'll show you some of the sights and sounds that is the Skye Trail. So windy forecast for this evening, around 20-25 miles an hour, and then it's meant to get a little bit easier going into tomorrow. But I've got the X-Mid with me, so it'll be interesting to see how it copes with wind. Research suggests that it's going to be okay. So after the initial bit of road walking out of Broadford, which was very, very busy for a Sunday evening, you kind of contour around the left hand side of this small glen, and the path's absolutely lovely, really. The sheep friendly. Hi sheep. Maybe not, but a really nice path and very enjoyable. I'm going to climb over top of this hill and hopefully there's a locken at the other side, and depending how I feel I may pitch there. I know this is going to sound very negative, but if my foot's bad in the morning it's not so far to hobble out. So sorry for being so negative. I'm on the lookout for somewhere to camp now. I thought there might have been a spot over by that locker, but it's just like a rock edge and knee-high heather. I've hurt my foot climbing all over it, so I thought I'd go back to the path and just go a little bit further on, see if we can find somewhere a little bit out of this wind. Finding a good camp spot's proving to be quite a challenge. It's all very heavily moorland, so you've just got this track and then heather everywhere. So it's getting on a bit now. It's getting on for 7:30, so I've gone a lot further than I expected to or wanted to. But I'm looking out for signs of sheep, because wherever there's sheep there's green grass, and where there's green grass there's a pitch. Okay, good news. I'm up over the top now, so much further than I expected to get. I can see green patches, so things are looking good. Unfortunately, they're at the other side of a ravine, so we're going to figure out how to get over there. But we'll give it a go with a bit of luck. We'll be in the tent very soon. I think I've got to these old buildings which were part of the clearances just at the right time of day. It's very peaceful now after 8 o'clock, and well, yes, I kind of get this now. I've seen this on the videos a few times, and I think to catch it at this time of day, just before sunset, it's there's a bit of an eeriness to it all, but it is going to offer me somewhere to camp for the night. Looks like there's plenty of spaces a little further down, so I shall see when I get this tent popped up. I'm all pitched up and airbed blown up and sleeping bag in and ready. I'm done. I'm in a good place. My foot doesn't feel too bad now I've got my boot off, so I'm going to wake up in the morning and there's going to be one or two things. I'm either going to not be able to walk and I'm going to have to try plod all the way back, or it's not going to be too bad and we can continue, and I so hope we can continue. Went a lot further than I expected. If I'm struggling in the morning, I'm not looking forward to that walk back, but I won't continue if my foot's too sore. But let's see how it goes. It doesn't feel too bad now. So that's it really for this evening. I really hope my foot, it's very, very sore now. I hope my foot's going to be okay in the morning. The last 4 or 5 days it's been awful really. I haven't even been able to walk. It's been very, very difficult. We think it's gout, and as I said, they can't do any tests until I've gone through this process because it'll skew any results, so there's not a lot I can do about that, but it's incredibly painful. It's a little bit sore now, but we'll see in the morning. Fingers crossed and we can continue this fantastic walk. Right, that's me done now. I'm going to settle down and listen to a little bit of music and get an early night, and fingers crossed. See you in the morning. Just a quickie. It's just after 2:30. I'm having loads of trouble with my foot. I've hardly had any sleep whatsoever because it's just throbbing, and I can't find anywhere comfortable in the bag to put it without it causing me pain. It doesn't look like it's anywhere near fixed, and I've made it worse. So I've just had some painkillers, and I'm going to see if I could get a couple more hours sleep if possible. And I'm afraid this is over really before it's begun. So I'll get packed up in the morning and make my way back to the car, and we'll try again another day. See you morning. Morning. It's 7:30 and I don't feel too bad. My foot's still very sore. I got a couple hours kip, and that's kind of breathed a bit of life into me, so mentally I feel good. I feel like I could go on, but my foot's very sore, and you know, if I'm going to lose sleep every night as well, it's just not going to be good. I'm going to have to bail, unfortunately. I've got a coffee on, and this is just going to pick me right up. Anyway, so last night, I mentioned before, hadn't I, with this tent that you can actually see through it. So I'm laid down last night after I spoke to you, about 2:45. And I thought, it's very, very light outside, and there was actually an Aurora going on. So I got a couple of nice photographs, and so not too downhearted. Got a couple of nice photographs. It was very, very bright. It was shining fantastically well, and a nice lapse to bring in this lovely, lovely new day. So apart from feeling a little bit beat up, it's a lovely place to wake up. Right, coffee time. Okay, you could look at this as an epic Skye Trail fail, but apart from a shit night's sleep, or if that's not a paradox, a shit night, it were a good overnighter. It's a long way to come for an overnighter, but it were a good overnighter nonetheless. Okay, all packed up, and I've got about 7 miles now back to Broadford, so I'm gonna trudge my way up over the top here while these painkillers are working. I can't talk. Right, come on. Let's go. Well, apart from carrying a 5-day pack for a 1-night camp, everything performed really well. Tent were good. No condensation this morning. I took the summer bag and my winter liner because both of them were lighter than my winter bag. I've got my OMM chest pouch with a Ziploc bag to keep everything protected. Naproxen, cocodamol are helping me to get back to my car. The landscape helps as well. It's absolutely fabulous, isn't it? Cooling over there. What about the Aurora last night again? I mean, let's face it, if I hadn't been in so much pain, I'd have missed it. So I'm going to leave it here because I'm in danger of starting to witter about my foot, but I'll be back. I'm definitely going to do it. I just need to get this foot sorted out. If this foot had been 50% better, I'd have continued, definitely. I was in the mood, 2 hours sleep or not. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, if you can get past the fail, then give us a thumbs up, and hopefully see you in a couple of weeks time if I'm mended, because I'm going to meet up with Carl Johnson. So see you for that one. Bye the new.